A late replacement fighter is one who agrees to a fight with significantly reduced preparation time. This often occurs due to the original opponent's withdrawal from the scheduled bout. Accepting a fight on short notice presents unique challenges in terms of physical and strategic readiness. A full fight camp typically lasts for 8-12 weeks, providing a structured period for comprehensive preparation. Physical conditioning is a key focus during fight camp, involving strength training, cardiovascular exercises, and specialized drills. Strategic preparation during fight camp includes studying opponents, developing game plans, and refining techniques. Limited sparring time can hinder proper adjustment to an opponent's unique fighting style. Insufficient adaptation to an opponent's style results in inadequate preparation for their specific techniques. Effective sparring requires sufficient time to analyze and mimic an opponent's style for optimized technique preparation. Nutritional deficiencies arise from the inability to adhere to a structured dietary plan. Optimal weight management and performance require consistent adherence to a balanced diet. Failure to follow a structured diet can lead to various health complications and reduced physical capabilities. Insufficient time to develop cardiovascular endurance can limit performance in later stages. Cardiovascular limitations negatively impact stamina and recovery during prolonged activity. Adequate cardiovascular training is essential for maintaining consistent performance levels throughout extended periods. Inadequate time allocation for strength training can lead to reduced power output. Insufficient strength training increases the risk of injury during physical activities. Strength and conditioning setbacks can be caused by inconsistent training schedules. Facing an opponent with limited scouting data presents a unique challenge. The absence of prior film study necessitates adaptive strategies and real-time adjustments. Opponent unfamiliarity requires a focus on fundamental principles and flexible execution. Style mismatch increases the probability of facing a disadvantage. Insufficient adaptation time exacerbates stylistic disadvantages. Effective adaptation strategies can mitigate negative impacts from style mismatches. A significant limitation is the inability to formulate a comprehensive game plan. Effective game plans must be tailored to the specific opponent to maximize strategic advantage. Drilling a comprehensive game plan is essential for successful execution and adaptation during gameplay. Reaction time deficits involve a reduced ability to anticipate and react to an opponent's movements. These deficits often stem from a lack of specific preparation for potential scenarios. Effective training can mitigate reaction time deficits by improving anticipation and responsiveness. Accepting a fight on short notice induces psychological pressure. Increased stress is a common consequence of short notice fight acceptance. Short preparation time can lead to increased anxiety for fighters. Confidence erosion refers to the potential decrease in self-belief. This decrease in self-belief stems from the awareness of inadequate preparation. Lack of preparation can lead to a decline in one's own sense of competence and capability. Increased performance anxiety involves heightened nervousness and fear of failure. This anxiety stems from the perceived disadvantage in a given situation. The fear of failure negatively impacts overall performance and well-being. Stress negatively impacts cognitive functions, impairing decision-making abilities. Strategic thinking diminishes under stress, leading to suboptimal choices during critical situations. Cognitive impairment from stress can compromise effective responses in challenging scenarios. Stepping in as a late replacement introduces added public scrutiny. Expectations are amplified when facing a highly ranked opponent under such circumstances. Public perception pressure significantly impacts performance and mental state. Accepting urgent contracts may lead to less favorable financial terms. The urgency of a situation can weaken negotiating power. Financial disadvantages can arise from rushed contractual agreements. Limited leverage in negotiations reduces the ability to influence contract terms. Reduced negotiating power affects stipulations such as salary, bonuses, and other benefits. Negotiating power directly correlates with the range of achievable contract stipulations. Career trajectory risks involve potential losses that negatively impact career progression. These risks can limit future opportunities and reduce long-term career prospects. Understanding and mitigating these risks is crucial for sustained career success. Reputation damage is the risk of harming one's standing due to poor performance. Inadequate preparation significantly increases the likelihood of a poor performance. Poor performance can lead to a tarnished reputation. Subpar performance may lead to reduced future fight opportunities. Performance directly impacts the availability of subsequent fight offers. Lower fight quality can result in fewer chances for advancement. Injury risk amplification refers to the increased likelihood of injury due to inadequate physical conditioning. Rushed preparation significantly contributes to injury risk amplification by not allowing sufficient time for the body to adapt. Addressing inadequate conditioning and rushed preparation can mitigate injury risk amplification. Insufficient warm-up and conditioning increase the vulnerability to muscle strains and tears. Muscle strains occur when muscle fibers are stretched beyond their capacity. Proper warm-up and conditioning enhance muscle elasticity and reduce the risk of injury. Joint instability refers to the potential for joint injuries. This instability arises from a lack of stability and support. Surrounding muscles play a crucial role in maintaining joint stability. Concussions are associated with a notable increase in fatigue levels. Reduced reaction time is a key factor contributing to the elevated risk of concussion. The combination of increased fatigue and reduced reaction time significantly elevates concussion risk. Fighting without proper preparation leads to an extended recovery period due to physical toll. The body experiences significant physical stress during a fight, increasing the need for comprehensive recovery. Inadequate preparation exacerbates physical damage, prolonging the time needed for muscles and tissues to repair. Rapid weight cutting often leads to severe dehydration. Dehydration impairs physical and cognitive performance. Rapid weight loss can cause serious health complications. Aggressive weight loss techniques can lead to electrolyte imbalances. Electrolyte imbalances negatively impact muscle function. Electrolyte imbalances disrupt proper hydration levels within the body. Kidney stress can result from dehydration, which reduces kidney function. Rapid weight fluctuations place additional stress on the kidneys. Both dehydration and rapid weight changes can impair kidney function and overall health. Limited time poses a significant challenge to complete rehydration. Replenishing lost nutrients during rehydration is often difficult within short time frames. Inadequate rehydration and nutrient replenishment can hinder recovery. Sleep deprivation negatively impacts physical performance. Insufficient sleep hinders the body's recovery processes. Cognitive functions, such as memory and focus, are impaired by sleep loss. Stress can weaken the immune system, making the body more susceptible to illness. Weight cutting, often practiced in sports, can suppress immune function and increase vulnerability to infection. Lack of sleep impairs immune response, reducing the body's ability to fight off pathogens. Illness vulnerability indicates a heightened risk of contracting infections or viruses. Contracting infections or viruses can further compromise overall performance. Increased susceptibility to illness directly impacts the body's ability to function effectively. Energy level depletion results from insufficient rest. Nutritional deficiencies contribute to reduced energy levels. Inadequate rest and poor nutrition lead to a state of energy depletion. Fatigue and stress impair cognitive function, impacting decision-making processes. Strategic decision-making is compromised under conditions of high fatigue and stress. Cognitive impairment from fatigue and stress can lead to suboptimal outcomes. Tactical flexibility is reduced when preparation is insufficient. Inadequate preparation limits the ability to adapt tactics during engagement. Insufficient preparation leads to inflexibility in adjusting tactics during a fight. Endurance degradation results in decreased stamina. Reduced endurance negatively impacts performance in subsequent rounds. The cumulative effect of fatigue leads to endurance degradation. Physical exhaustion leads to a decline in recovery rate between rounds. Dehydration further exacerbates the reduction in recovery speed. Slower recovery impairs performance and increases the risk of injury. Increased perceived exertion refers to a higher subjective feeling of effort relative to the actual physical work being performed. This mismatch between perceived effort and actual output can lead to premature fatigue. The individual experiences a disproportionately high level of strain, hindering their ability to sustain physical activity. Short-term preparation can lead to a performance plateau due to inherent limitations. The performance plateau represents a state where improvements cease, despite continued effort. Limitations in training scope and intensity contribute to the likelihood of reaching a performance plateau. Short training periods limit opportunities for technical skill enhancement. Insufficient time restricts the development of new techniques. Stagnation in skill development can result from limited training duration. Insufficient time for strategic refinement can lead to weaknesses in a fighter's overall game plan. Strategic weaknesses can be exposed and exploited by opponents when refinement time is lacking. Adequate time for refinement allows for addressing vulnerabilities and optimizing strategic advantages. Adaptability limitations refer to a reduced ability to adjust strategies in response to unexpected events. Unforeseen circumstances can include changes in an opponent's strategy or unexpected environmental factors. Reduced adaptability can lead to suboptimal outcomes when facing dynamic and unpredictable situations. Repeated short-notice fights can lead to cumulative long-term health risks. The body's physiological systems may suffer lasting damage from frequent, unprepared physical stress. These health risks can manifest as chronic conditions affecting neurological, cardiovascular, and musculoskeletal systems. Brain trauma vulnerability increases due to factors such as fatigue. Dehydration also contributes to heightened susceptibility to brain injuries. Reduced reaction time impairs the brain's ability to respond to and mitigate trauma. Increased stress on joints can accelerate the degeneration process. Elevated injury risk contributes to the acceleration of joint degeneration. Joint degeneration acceleration is linked to both increased stress and injury. Chronic fatigue syndrome, CFS, risk is associated with repeated physical stress. Psychological stress also contributes to the potential development of chronic fatigue syndrome. The combination of physical and psychological stressors increases the likelihood of developing CFS. Long-term mental health issues can include anxiety disorders. Depression is another potential long-term mental health consequence. Burnout represents a state of emotional, physical, and mental exhaustion. Fighters facing short-notice fight offers have alternative options beyond immediate acceptance. Negotiating for better terms, such as increased compensation or adjusted fight conditions, is a viable alternative. Declining a short-notice fight offer is another option, allowing fighters to prioritize long-term career goals and physical well-being. Risk mitigation strategies involve adjusting training protocols when accepting a late replacement fight. Effective risk mitigation includes managing expectations regarding performance and potential outcomes. Implementing risk mitigation strategies helps to optimize fighter readiness despite shortened preparation time. Late replacement fighters often face significant disadvantages due to inadequate preparation time. Limited familiarity with the opponent's fighting style and strategy can severely impact performance. Careful consideration of these disadvantages is crucial before accepting a late replacement fight opportunity.